Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Boruto Chapter 36. When we last left our heroes, a lot of stuff happened. Kurama introduced himself to Kawaki, Sasuke discovered there's both another Ten Tails, and that Jigen might have been originally partnered with Kaguya. There's also a lot of stuff there that kind of puts Urashiki's role in the story into question, as we learn that all Otsutsuki's come in pairs, which is how Jigen and Kaguya are supposedly paired. But also the anime gets Urashiki, and there's still kind of the question of how he fits into the manga lore that's muddied by this reveal. And also, they theorize, the Team 7 theorizes, that the 100-strong seal thing that Sakura and Tsunade both have may be related to the karma, given that it has similar aesthetics. But we'll see more about that later on. The chapter ends with Mitsuki and Boruto running through the woods, seemingly to Jigen, which seems kind of like an odd thing, given how the chapter was going up to that point. But we'll see if Chapter 36, our first V-Jump chapter, will do anything with that. So let's jump right on into Chapter 36, Surprise Attack. With this nice two-page spread with Boruto, Sarada, Mitsuki, Kawaki, and Naruto. And so Sarada's feet are sufficiently hidden so we cannot tell if she's wearing the awful ninja heels or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's my long-standing gripe. So we open in the Leaf Village with the stone faces, and in the woods outside the Leaf Village, Boruto is still traveling along, and he, trips on a branch. What? Plants head first into the tree. Gah! And he falls down on the ground. Ow! And, rubs his head, and Mitsuki looks at him. It's unusual for you to miss your step like that. Ugh, unusual? That never happens to me. This is the first time since I became a ninja. My body suddenly froze up. And Mitsuki looks at him and notices that his karma has activated. Boruto, your right hand. And Boruto looks at his hand, sees the karma. The karma! It's spread. Is that why I slipped off the tree? You didn't cause it to spread? Nope, I can't deliberately use the karma yet. It just activates in the heat of battle, or when I'm around Kawaki. And that gets Mitsuki's attention. Kawaki, huh? Could something have happened to him? Lord Seventh is with him, so he should be okay, but... Boruto thinks for a second. I've got a bad feeling about this. Meanwhile, back at Naruto's place, we see Kawaki's on his hands. Naruto looks at him. Kawaki, what in the world are you doing? And he's looking under the table, presumably for the missing vase fragment. I'm searching for a shard from the vase. I'm missing one. I doubt you're going to find it at this point. Hinata cleans every day. You're likely right, but I won't be able to let it go unless I check for myself. Besides, you did well. It's pretty much completely fixed. Yeah, right. What's fixed about a vase that leaks water? That's not... And saying careless things like that is what makes Boruto yell at you, you know? And Naruto kind of sighs. Good point. And then we cut somewhere. Someone asks, so what do you think about him? Referring to Kawaki as the panel shows us. And it's Shikadai who they're talking to. Huh? Who? Which him? Kawaki. This is Inoji talking, who is probably the most likely suspect there. We've become friends, but should we really trust him so easily? You mean that whole he might be an enemy spy thing? My dad's from Black Ops, so he's always keeping a suspicious eye on things. But he seems to trust him on a personal front. On the other hand, Mom told me to maintain a certain distance. My dad's like your mom, or maybe even more on guard. Well, I suppose it's normal for any parent to feel that way. There, and he throws down the card he's just playing. Oh! And Inoji throws his head back. Damn it, I lost again! Haha, don't mess with my common deck. Anyways, personally I like Kawaki, you know? I think he's a straight shooter. And Inoji pauses. I hope you're right. Meanwhile, the Yamanaka flower shop. You here to buy flowers? Let me guess. Sasuke is coming home. It's Ino and Sakura at the shop. And Sakura kind of giggles. Yeah. Critical missions or not, I wouldn't stand for a husband who's almost never home, but I'm also a bit envious of you being able to stay forever a girl in love. I do get lonely at times, but It's plenty enough now that he comes home safe and sound, no matter how infrequently. So I'm still not sure how I feel about Sasuke and Sakura's marriage. Something I should have an opinion on by now, given that it's been like this for almost 5 years we've known about this. More specifically, not since Naruto Gaiden, so closer to 4 years. But still, we've known about this for a long time, and now that we know that he was going away because of investigating Momoshiki, or investigating why Kaguya had the Zetsu army, I understand why he did it then, but the fact that he's still gone most of the time, I mean, we know right now he's in the time-space place investigating the Tsutskis, but still, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I can never do it. And Sarada opens the door. Hello, Master Ino. Oh, welcome. Sarada? I've been looking for you, Mom. There's something I want to ask you. Your forehead mark. Tell me about the mitotic regeneration jutsu. Right after that, we cut to Kashin Koji, who is... I love this pose of Kashin Koji. He's just chilling in his little tower, where he's been for several months now, waiting for the plot to get back to him. And one of his spy frogs approaches the tower. Or no, he's using the spy frog to glare into, I think, an Uzumaki window. He's looking at Kawaki looking for the shard. It's been quite a while since Delta's defeat. I anticipated Jigen making some sort of move right away, but still no sight or sound from him. Through Delta, he also has to know about Boruto having the karma. So what are you up to, Jigen? And we cut back to Kawaki, still looking for the shard. Can't find it. Guess it really is gone for good. Naruto calls him from outside. Call it quits, Kawaki. You've done enough. Damn it. I guess I'll fill the hole with glue. Hinata and Himawari are now come into frame. Naruto, we're going shopping for dinner. See you later! Okay, be careful out there. And Kawaki feels something. Naruto drops on the trash bag by the wall. Kawaki looks at his hand, presumably to see the karma. Yeah, the karma's just a little spreading. It's only as far as, right here. Meanwhile, back with Sakura and Sarada, in short, it's a jutsu where in an emergency you can pull out incredible power by releasing all the chakra you've been storing in the mark bit by bit every day. Lord Seventh told me that part already. What's curious is that the mitotic regeneration mark looks similar to karma, so I was wondering if they might be related somehow. Huh? According to Master Tsunade, Lord Fifth that is, it's a jutsu that's existed for a really long time, from the age of the Sage of Six Paths. Well, so we know that the Sage of Six Paths knows Tsutsuki, of course. So maybe that's another connection? I'm a little shocked Sakura doesn't have any questions about what karma is. It seems like she already knows all about karma, or at least as much as we know about karma. Anyway, the Sage of Six Paths. Oh, that's right. I have to go grocery shopping after this, so do you mind taking these flowers with you? Flowers? You mean Dad's coming home? And Sakura's little grin. And Sarada's eyes light up. They see someone in a dress and heels walk shakily by. It's Ino. Or no, hold on. Is that meant to be Ino? That they see right here? Yeah, I guess Ino stepped out of the store and catches herself on the side. Or are they still in the store right here? No, I think they're in the street. Or maybe the aisles of Ino's store are just cobblestone. I don't know. Yeah, the street outside looks like dirt. And yeah, the store itself, so they are still in the store. Alright, and then Ino steps forward. Ino? What is this? Incredibly sinister chakra. And they see it, we get a panel of the Uzumaki house, probably because of Kawaki somehow. And his hand is stuck on the floor. My karma's... Naruto notices his position like that. Kawaki? What's wrong? And Jigen kind of looks in at him. Ugh. And we see this, black stick come in, piercing his hand. And it creates this kind of shape that then morphs into a circle. A portal, maybe? What's going on? And yeah, Face walks out of it. Jigen just pops up in the middle of the village. What? And Kashin Koji taken completely by surprise. Jigen takes a step forward. You Jigen! And yeah, Jigen's just there, in the Uzumaki household. He showed up directly via Kawaki's karma? No way. If this was possible all along, then there was no need for a vessel retrieval mission. So why did he order one? And Jigen glances at the spy frog. Ugh. And the frog poofs away. And Jigen notices that. The fact that this makes me more feel like that Kashin Koji is spying on Jigen for some reason, which I guess adds more fuel to the Jiraiya theory. I hope it's not Jiraiya, though. I don't know. Anyway. Gah. I thought I was probing Jigen's true intentions through his movements, but it turns out it was my motives that were being scrutinized. Meanwhile, back in the flower shop, this chakra that suddenly appeared. It's right near Naruto. It must be the enemy who's after Kawaki. And she, connects with Naruto mentally. Naruto, are you okay? Yeah, only one foe, right in front of me. I want to deal with him myself, just like last time. Roger, I'll put the police force on standby for you. Sure, thanks. And Jigen is just still looking at Kawaki. From the looks of it, I'm in your living room, aren't I? I apologize, Uzumaki Naruto. I didn't mean to enter your residence without removing my shoes. For an alien, he's very aware of Japanese customs. Or I suppose he has been around for thousands of years if he's Kaguya's partner. Naruto just glares at him. Never mind that. You're Jigen, right? I've wanted to meet you. And Jigen looks at him. Kawaki also looks at Naruto. I simply came to take home my wayward son, that's all. We'll leave right away. I have no intention of starting trouble with you. You're not making the demands here! And Naruto goes for a punch, and Jigen just kicks him in the gut. Ugh! He's fast! And more of those black beams that are very reminiscent of Pain's. Nails Naruto and all of his limbs and his chest, nails him to the ground. And yeah, he's stuck. Ah! I don't have time to play with you. So just stay put there for a while. And Kawaki can only watch, and Jigen turns back to him. Now, my dear rebellious son, your vacation is over. We're leaving. I am not your son, and I've never thought of you as my father. Fine, just get up, or do you want to get hurt again? Kawaki glares at him some more. Yes, that's right. Just follow protocol. We're back in the flower shop as Ino is giving out orders. Also, and Sarada turns to Sakura, where she thinks something, probably to go help out Naruto. So, Mom, I'm gonna head home. Oh, okay. You be careful, Sarada. And she turns around and immediately takes off for Naruto's place. Yep. Lord Seventh, Kawaki. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but I can't just sit back and do nothing. Kawaki lunges for Jigen. You bastard! But Jigen grabs his fist and just stares at him. This annoying mark you put on me. Tell me how to get rid of it. You don't care for the karma? Why? Gah, what's with these rods? They're sucking my chakra out of me. Pitiful. And now he hears Kurama in his head. Pitiful. Get up already, will ya? You're shaming the title of Hokage. Shut up, Kurama. And he goes into his chakra cloak. So you like that toy right hand more than the karma I bestowed on you? And we see he's getting ready to do something with his right hand. Think about it. How can you say for sure that it's not a device to monitor an outsider like you? In which case, there's really no difference between it and the karma. And Kawaki glares at him. Shut up! The Hokage, Lord Seven, is nothing like you. And Jigen just glares at him and activates his karma more and more. I'm sick of your idiocy. Wake up already. Can't you see that you're just being used? There's no place for you here. And Kawaki continues to glare at him. Meanwhile, Mitsuki and Boruto have hightailed it back to the village as Boruto's karma is now all up on his face. The karma's spreading more. Something's definitely happened to Kawaki. We gotta hurry. Huh? And Inojin notices the two of them running on the rooftop. Hey! Chikadai notices them too. If it isn't Boruto and Mitsuki, looks like they're in a rush. I wonder what's up. Meanwhile, back at the house. They're still in the same place with Kawaki screaming, Listen closely, Kawaki. I'm the only one who does anything that's truly for your sake. I'm no cowardly peace-obsessed idiot like the Hokage. All he's concerned about is the peace of his village. And Kawaki still glares at him. I'll fix that unsightly arm when we get home. That hand is an eyesore. We're leaving it behind here. And Kawaki speaks up. Hey, Baldy. And Jigen looks at him and like grits his teeth. You're nothing but a nauseating, worthless rat bastard. And we see what looks like a horn sprout from Kawaki's head. Or no, maybe it's part of his karma? It's just a single horn. Don't you dare disrespect Lord Seventh. This is... When did he advance this much? Is that the same kind of transformation that he was doing, that Jigen did in the space-time dimension? I don't know, but Naruto then bursts through the window, kicks him in the face. Kawaki, are you okay? And Jigen he looks at them. What you're doing doesn't look like appropriate... Oh, this is to Jigen, not to Kawaki. What you're doing doesn't look like appropriate discipline to me. And Jigen just glares at him. You plan to interfere no matter what, and he puts himself up. Very well. I shall eliminate you. Uzumaki Naruto. Next chapter hits August 20th. Alright. First thing to talk about. I had heard some rumors that Sasuke was revealed to be dead this chapter. That I don't think there's any evidence to support that. First of all. I think what we know is... Like, there's no reason to think that Sasuke wasn't caught. Or did something happen last chapter where, like, Jigen noticed Sasuke? I don't remember that happening. But yeah, I don't think Sasuke's dead. I think Sasuke's fine. And he'll show up eventually at some point. But anyway, the real meat of the chapter is Jigen pops up in the Uzumaki household. Also, the karma leads to that horned state we see here, which is a really cool look. I'm curious to see what it would look like fully formed. And yeah, Naruto versus Jigen is happening already. I imagine it's not going to end with either of them dying yet, because, again, the main villain and Naruto, they're not going to die yet. But yeah, also, there's plenty to talk about with Kashin Koji, a quick bit about the mitotic regeneration jutsu, coming from the Sage of Six Paths time, who of course is an Otsutsuki to further its connection to karma. Kashin Koji is one of the big non-directly Jigen-related things. As we find out that Jigen seems to be suspecting something of Kashin Koji, and he's probably right about whatever he's suspecting. That Kashin Koji is not the Kara advocate that he initially appeared to be. Yeah. Let's see, what else is there to bring up? Naruto versus Jigen is coming, and that's going to be great, because again, all the fights in this series are really just well choreographed. So that'll be a lot of fun when that comes next month. Then Boruto and Mitsuki are on the way, Sarada's on the way, probably Inojin and Shikidai are on the way. The manga's gotten a fair bit of justified criticism for not really including most of the secondary cast, at all. And I'm glad that we're getting them. I don't think Shikidai and Inujin especially have done anything for the entire manga. So I'm hoping they actually do something, like, plot relevant instead of being relegated to anime-only arcs. But yeah, a lot of it is still just speculation, especially in the Kashin Koji department. And we do get to see, again, Kawaki's growth as he deeply respects Naruto. And yeah, I think that might be all I have to say for this month's chapter, so I think I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to give me a like or subscribe or do whatever makes you happy, you know? And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!